Hello ladies and gentlemen, I am BorderWise and welcome back to Weird and Wonderful, where we have a wonderful rainbow-themed thing today, the Gaydiation class battleship by Dr. Kreuzer, who has made I believe, a number of rainbow-themed, very gay craft that are up on the workshop, and which are just big and fabulous and lovely. So I literally spotted this on the, what do you call it, like the loading screen of From the Depths, and immediately, well, firstly, immediately knew who'd made it. Hi, Dr. Kreuzer, hope you're doing well. And also knew that I had to cover it, because, well, this thing is ostentatious and brilliant in its fabulousness. So, there's a lot that's weird and wonderful about this. The first weird thing is that you don't really see stuff like this on the workshop, I feel. It is, well, it's a big gay battleship. Like, how often do you see that? And there's a number of other weird things. Firstly, you'll see there's a lot of, like, deco work. There's the mimics and stuff here, there, and everywhere. And, yeah, that is actually one of the weird parts, is that in this age of From the Depths we live in, where it's, you can use decorations and to save your CPU some grief, and also just because it's, like, you know, more material efficient and blah blah blah, Dr. Kreuzer has said, bugger it, nope, we're using mimics. And, not entirely sure why, there's no real reason to use mimics when you can use deco, because you can actually prefab decorations, by the way. You just have a wooden block and you put some deco on it, prefab the block, and then you can place it anywhere. And even if the block doesn't get placed or can't get placed, you can place the deco. But that's beside the point. This thing uses mimics, and not only does it use mimics, and this is how little of a damn Dr. Kreuzer actually gives, these are real particle cannon pipes that are used for decoration. And that's, here's the thing, this is, if you're talking meta, and if you're talking efficiency, and you're talking all that jazz that, you know, the really OCD members of the From the Depths community like to go on about, like, this is one of the worst things you can do, because particle cannon pipes are really expensive and also really fragile, and here they are on a turret cap being used as decoration, when we have mimics and, like, your decoration as well. Zero damns given, and there's just something so outrageously, like, ballsy about that, and I love it. it makes me happy that, like, you know, this whole craft, presumably and hopefully, has given a lot of joy to the person who made it, and certainly giving me joy as well. I just like looking at this thing. And, so yeah, there's like the fun doesn't stop there. Like, look at this. It's got munition warners on spin blocks right here. Why does it have it on spin blocks? Who cares? They're on spin blocks. Also, lots of decorated simple lasers. I think these are deco. Is this deco, or did they move mimics in here? I actually can't tell. There's funky things in here. Incidentally, this rainbow, I guess, shield in front there, that is a hologram projector, and I have no idea how Dr. Kreuzer managed to... See, where is it? There it is. I have no idea at all... Wait a minute, I might have answered my own question. Oh, it's a piston! Oh, it's a piston. Never mind, I just learned everything. Did I? I have no idea. Did I? Nope. Wait. If I... Wait. Wait, did I? No. Where the hell did that happen? This thing's confused. I love finding things that confuse me. Because, you know, that's how you learn stuff. And that clearly wasn't... I don't know if you know how the hologram projector was actually stuck in that turret. Like, let me know, because I'm dying to find out. But yeah, so, also, this thing is, this thing reminds me a lot of, like, back in the days when I did subscribercraft reviews, and no, I'm never doing that again. Sorry, but no. Don't have time in my life. But yeah, this reminds me a lot of a few of the ships I reviewed back then, in that the underside is just filled with propellers. Because yeah, this is another kind of I guess it is a noob tactic. By the way, jeez, did I mention this thing is big? This is about as big a ship as my PC can reliably handle. It's like just over 30,000 blocks, 2.5 million materials, and yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot, and yet just full of propellers. Just so many propellers. It's this is a judicious. What's it? Rather liberal use of the fill function, I think. This is on a spin block as well. The sonar is on a spin block. Why is it on a spin block? Who cares? It's on a spin block! A single 360 sonar could have done the job there. Nope, Dr. Kreuzer says no. Dr. Kreuzer wants a cool thing. Oh, that's funny to me. Okay, so, yeah, so I mentioned heavy armor spam. It's definitely got that. This whole thing is just... This craft doesn't care. And it's really refreshing how it does not care. It immediately kind of, you know, it refills the tank of wanting to build stuff in From the Depths, because it's like, well, at the end of the day, you gotta have fun. You gotta have fun, otherwise what's the point? And so yeah, that's just huge amounts of heavy armor. It's not a good armor scheme at all. Because heavy armor spam generally isn't. It's very inefficient for its weight and cost. But yeah, it's like the madness doesn't stop there. This is... Okay, so it needs about 74,000 materials per minute for fuel engines and blah blah blah. It's got 222,900 materials extractable as fuel per minute. It has way too many fuel tanks. It's filled with RTGs. It's, yeah, there's RTGs all over the place. Like, over here, they're in the superstructure. The superstructure is filled with RTGs. Why? I don't know. It's just the particle cannons need juice. Also, giant-ass injector engines. If you were hoping to see fancy engine work, you are sorely disappointed. It's just this massive ass injector engine here. More than one of them. I think what must have happened here is that, like, Dr. Kreuzer must have gone over, like, the effective block limit for... Is there an effective block limit for engines? I don't even remember. But anyway, there's like 4 gigantic engines in here. So much so, if you go to the power section, yeah, my game starts lagging just because of all the numbers. That's how many engines are on here. There's way... There's way too many engines and stuff demanding power. My game lags. It's terrible. But in a fun way. So yeah, but what else? Like, yeah, the particle cannons are also not very strong. I did combat test this thing against the Starslung Mark II, and it was a serious ass whooping. So much so that I felt bad because the Starslung is not a super meta craft, but I did go for functionality over form with this, and this thing is all... This thing right here, the Gaydiation class, this is all style. This is going for style points and outrageous points, and I think it succeeds wonderfully. And yeah, these, just pause here, you can see these scatter lenses are all set to piercing, and the damage isn't great. It's, like 3 beams per lens, and it's just under 3,000 damage each. So these are not very strong, but there's a lot of them. Did manage to clip 1% health off the Starslung, but yeah, not super... This is not a very good combat craft, but it's really clear that's not the point of it. This is not meant to be taken into the campaign, it's not meant to be... This certainly is not tournament material at all, but it doesn't matter. This thing makes me happy just with its existence. It's just so fun. It's so ridiculous. It's so over the top. I usually don't like over the top stuff in From the Depths, but this is the right kind of over the top, if you know what I mean. So yeah. It's fabulous. So yeah, that's kind of the weird, but we're already touching on the wonderful. It's big and beautiful. This thing has stuff. Looking at it from above, it's actually kind of an elegant hull shape, and I'm not just saying that because it's kind of canoe-shaped. Like, if you stripped off the kind of, I guess the bulge, the armor bulge / pontoons on either side, it'd be very narrow and sleek, and I just noticed that, and I like that a lot. But it's just the color scheme. Here's the thing, I could never get away with making a craft with, like, you know, such bold coloration, just rainbows all over the place. I'm not good at that, starting with the fact that I'm actually red-green colorblind. I think it's due to an anomaly I have, so I would suck at it, it would look weird. But yeah, it's just like I like the fact that there's just rainbows here, there, and everywhere. It's wonderful and gay, in both positive meanings of the word. So, yeah, it's just like there's even a rainbow flag back here. Hint, hint. Embrace the gay and taste the rainbow. Anyway, so, also the spin blocks, I touched on those before. There's no reason for these things to be here, except they look cool. So here they are. There's no reason for these things to be here on spin blocks. But here they are, so they look cool. Down here, there's no reason for this thing to be spinning. But it is. Because cool. Also, perpetual rainbow smoke. Just like, you know, steaming out love. And so great. Also, the workshop description that I actually forgot to boot up, so give me a hot minute. I will go seek it out. Subscribed items. Let's go look at the Gaydiation class battleship. I'm gonna read this out to you because it's hilarious. Okay, Gaydiation class battleship. The main rainbow battleship with decent defense and defensive capabilities, commonly used alongside other ships from the Rainbow Empire. Ever since they constructed the Mega Hovercraft, they have not slowed down in terms of growth. Some would say it might be their most powerful ship. Is it? Question mark? I mean, it wasted some space for a small movie theater, so I don't know what they were on when they made the interiors. It's beautifully self-deprecating. Nice one, Dr. Kreuzer. So yeah, there is a movie theater in here, and I think it is supposed to play a YouTube video, but yeah, I don't like. It's not actually playing for me, so it's supposed to be turning on, but it's not. So like, you know, I'm not gonna worry too much about it. It's there. It's a movie theater. Also, this is the default chair for some reason. Like, when ideally it should be, you know, one of these ones. Whoopsie daisy. Whoopsie daisy should be. Okay, now it's the default chair. That's how you do that. And say yeah. Let's bring OBS back up. What have I missed? What have I missed? Yeah. It's just generally this thing, and I should, like, we're how long into the video? We're 13 minutes into the video, and this thing hasn't fired its rainbow cannons yet, so, I don't know, let's chuck a Buccaneer over here, because that's funny. Yep, so, taste the rainbow, and this right here is a screenshot for the ages. Oh my goodness. How can you not love it? How can you not love just how fabulous this is? And yep, like, here's the thing. $2 million ship firing like that, you would expect it to instantly destroy the Buccaneer, and to be fair, it has almost knocked it out of the sky. Nope. Also, that Lambs is actually pretty strong, simply because it's so big. Zapping stuff. Come on. Come on, fire the rainbows again. You know you want to. It is your purpose. There we go. Lots of rainbows. Lots of rainbows. This is gonna zap the crams as well. Actually, hold on. Oh my god, some of those crams got through, so yeah, this thing is also desperately slow, I should mention. Let's go here. The top speed is 8 meters per second, so yeah, this is very much a turtle. It is a big, gay, fabulous turtle. Just like watching this thing go. Oh boy. So yeah, that is the Gaydiation class battleship. Like, what more is there to say? Like, really, like, this thing is what it is. It's here now. This thing firing is hilarious. So yeah, that is the Gaydiation. It is it's here to stay, and I hope you enjoyed me gushing over it. So, thank you all so much for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. Support me on Patreon and YouTube membership if you like. It really helps, and there's fun perks in it for you. Thank you to all my current supporters, and thank you, Dr. Kreuzer, for sharing this big, lovely gem with us all. Farewell!